Alrighty, good day and welcome. My name is Mr. JB and today we're going to be going through another Photopea tutorial. Today we're going to be going over a little bit of stuff kind of around typography. So that is creating spacing in between lines or in between letters just to kind of make our images look a little bit more cohesive or our font look a little bit better, or if we're typing something just to kind of make it pop and make it not take up as much space if that's truly what our intention is, or to make it take up more space depending on what our intention is. So to start, I'm going to end up selecting my type tool, which is just my T off to the side. I'm going to end up adjusting my font so it can be pretty large, and then I'm going to end up doing line spacing, and then I'm going to do letter spacing, just so that way we can go over adjusting some of these things. So first one is, oh, I'm not selected on anything other than my font. Line spacing, and then I'm going to create another one that's going to be my font spacing. Now with my line spacing, I'm going to use that one first. I'm going to click on that, make sure that it's selected. I'm going to go to the T, which is my character option. Now with that, this is what we call leading. This is basically the space in between our text, and you can have it on auto in Photopea. That's cool, it'll do a basic adjustment. If you want to adjust that yourself, make them overlap a little bit, have a smaller gap in between, or have an even larger gap. You don't have to stop at the 100 pixel mark, even though the bar kind of stops you there. So you want to have this at 200. You just type in 200, click enter, and it will lock in that, and you've now jumped 200 in terms of your spacing. That's how you can kind of adjust that and kind of make this work to be whatever image it is that you want. Again, if you want to adjust your font size, you can do all of that here within this little micro menu as well. This is also where we create boldness in our font. This is where we can create our italics. This is where we can do a few different options to end up adjusting some of these things, making them their smaller case, forcing everything to be smaller, or our uppercase. Just kind of doing some little micro adjustments, again, underlining, putting lines through the entire piece for your font. Now, with that, I'm going to jump over to my font spacing, and we're going to select that one. Same idea, we're going to select our T, our character tool. This is where we end up dealing with our tracking. Now with my tracking already set default at 0, you can end up doing this drop down menu and you can adjust the slider. And to kind of do that, it is really finicky because one little bit jumps it up quite a lot. So if you wanted to throw in specific numbers and kind of watch that change, I'm going to put in 20%. You can see that it's not drastic compared to what I did before. If I do 50, that's 500. That space is going to be quite large. Now, depending on the space that you want to give you the style and the look for whatever it is you're designing, a poster, a graphic, whatever, this is how we can adjust some of those font things to make them look the way that we want. Kind of use up the space or not use up the space to get the styles we need. Now with that, that's all that we're going to cover in terms of this typography type stuff within our Photopea stuff. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you learned something. Have a wonderful day, take care, and be safe.